The fate of a former Sarasota County Sheriff's deputy is now in the hands of a jury. Frank Bybee is charged with stealing tens of thousands of dollars from an elderly woman and then trying to kill her. ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick was in the courtroom for those closing arguments this morning. She joins us live outside the Sarasota County Judicial Center with more on what happened today. Jess?
Good afternoon, Scott. The jury is getting set to start their deliberations. Right now, the state is giving their rebuttal after both the prosecution and the defense gave their opening arguments this morning. Now, if Frank Bybee is found guilty of attempted murder, he faces possible life in prison. During closing arguments this morning, the state made it a point to point out to the jury that evidence in the case that is independent of Marcia Soul's testimony. That's because the defense argued during the trial that Soul's testimony is unreliable. The prosecution reiterated that Bybee has no alibi for the night of the alleged attack, saying not even his wife would give him an alibi. They told the jury that Bybee is guilty beyond reasonable doubt, asking the jury to convict him. Now, the defense followed the state, telling the jury, quote, "There are some inconsistencies that you should be worried about." The defense picked apart the alleged victim's testimony, telling the jury that she tried to sell them on the fact that she's just this little old lady who was victimized. The defense told the jury there's a lot of deception and misrepresentation in the case. They, of course, asked the jury to let Bybee walk free by finding him not guilty.
Fearful of being caught, the defendant first tried to discredit Ms. Soul. He then had her Baker acted and restrained against her will. And then finally, he tried to kill her.
The jury will begin their deliberations after lunch. Of course, there's no way to know how long those deliberations may take. We may get a verdict later on this evening. It may come tomorrow. It could come Monday. There's really no way to know, but we will bring you the latest as it develops on our Facebook page on ABC 7 and, of course, live here again at 5 o'clock. Reporting live in Sarasota, Jess Dowdrick, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.